G'day guys, Matt here from Matt's Crevice Tools. Today we will be cooking some quartz covered gold with caustic soda. So I've got these nuggets here with a lot of quartz on them. So they do have a lot of gold also. Nice little band on the inside. All come from the same reef. But we will be using caustic soda, water, and a hot plate. Now, I'm in the shed at the moment. I will not be cooking it in the shed. I just thought I'd get it started. So we'll be throwing all these specimens into the stainless steel jar, pouring in some caustic soda. Once I can get the child-proof lid open. A couple of tablespoons worth, 3 or 4. Good clump. We'll be adding in the water. You don't need a lot of water because it will boil over once it comes up to temperature. Give that a mix, let it all sort of dissolve. We'll take it outside and put it on the heat. As you can see, it's sort of starting a little bit of heat now, so I'll get it outside and we'll get that up outside now. The beautiful sunshine, the breezy weather. I did put a little bit too much water in it earlier, so I've tipped a bit of water out, put a little bit more caustic in it, get a bit more of a paste. Get a bit of a paste going, and now we're just sort of slowly heating it up. As you can tell, I'm in the open air, not an enclosed, there's plenty of fresh air flow. We'll get it to boil and I'll come back. It's become really thin now, it's getting nearly just before boil, so the liquids come really thin. And if I pull out a couple of these, you can actually see it's already started to clean it. Not sure it's going to focus, but they're already coming more yellow than what they were. So a little bit more time to get it to boil and let it boil. Keep an eye on it until it sort of settles down and make sure it doesn't overflow. And we'll see the results. So last time I did this, I used a really high wattage induction hot plate, which got broken with being on the pool table and balls. And this time I just bought a cheap Kmart hot plate, and the wattage isn't quite high enough. It's doing small bubbles, but it's not boiling like it should be. So this may take a bit longer than what it should. But I'll leave it outside for most of the day, but some of the gold is releasing a little bit. Some of the quartz is coming off a little bit, so after a couple of hours this should look alright. I'll be back with some results. Hi guys, so it's been a couple of days since I cooked those quartz rocks in the caustic soda. This is the same box for scale, and this is what we got out of it. Some really cool reefy gold, as you can imagine, out of quartz. A couple of pieces still got a little bit of impurities on it, but all in all they look pretty nice. But as you can see, there is a massive abundance of very fine powder gold. So, which is a surprise to when I was cleaning out the final part of caustic and I could see all the gold in the bottom. I expected just to have the reefier stuff like this, but bigger pieces together. But it was all sort of all broken apart in tiny fine stuff. So we've got the scales here. We'll chuck a couple of the pieces on the scales and see what they weigh. And you can see that. We're up the first one, 2.64. Very nice piece. And they won't be that heavy because they are very hollow in their structure. We've got a 0.9 there, 1.05. I'll chuck a few of those tittlers on. It's a nearly just over 4 grams of that stuff, but I won't weigh it right now, but I'll weigh all that fine gold at a later date and see what we get out of it. Anyway, until next time, I've got a few more videos I'm editing at the moment, so it won't be too long, there'll be some more videos out. Cheers, guys.